a lot of retirees have golf carts. It's one of the perks of retirement. And I'm hearing more and more about people trading in their old golf cart for a new model golf cart with new technology, and it's called an Evolution golf cart. I wanted to find out more about it, so rather than going to a dealer, I had one of my friends here in my community give me a tour this morning. He picked me up right here. We took a short ride up to the front of the subdivision, and he gave me a complete tour of his new Evolution golf cart. So stick with me, and here comes another one, he says. We'll take a tour. Okay, so noisy around here. We're going to go jump over and go to the clubhouse. Frank's going to take us for a ride here.
There we go. Hold on.
It turned out to be a cold morning, didn't it?
Yes, a little chilly this morning.
40s, I think. 47.
Well, it's supposed to be 70 later, so that'll be great. Much better.
Wow, the thing really moves.
Oh, yes. This one does about 25 miles an hour.
Wow.
About as fast as Judy's. Morning, Judy.
Hey. 25. Well, the speed limit's only 15, so
yeah, we got to keep a little slow over the bridge.
Got a big bump here.
Yep. Let's see. Here we go.
There we go. So, is this your first golf cart?
No, this is our second golf cart. We bought one when we moved here about 18 years ago.
Wow.
And we've had that up until just recently, and just decided it was time to upgrade a little bit.
You know, I've noticed a lot of people doing that. All of a sudden, a lot of people are trading in their old one and getting a new one.
I have noticed a number of people with these new Evolution golf carts.
Yes.
And they seem to be very popular these days.
Is that what this one is?
Evolution.
Yeah.
This is a Ranger D5 2+2.
Okay.
Referring to the 4 seats forward. Rather than 2 seats forward and 2 seats behind.
All right. We got here pretty fast then.
Did.
What do you most enjoy about having, they call these still a golf cart?
It's still a golf cart, and it can function as a golf cart as well as a passenger vehicle if you wish.
Yes.
This storage trunk can very easily be removed from here just by taking these 3 things.
Wow. Just right off.
It comes right
off the light luggage.
And then there's a bracket that mounts here, an optional bracket.
Okay.
Where you can mount your golf bags.
Yes. You buy the golf cart and you can make selections of what you want on there.
Correct. You can get an enclosure for the winter time for putting your golf bags there, using it on the golf cart.
So what do you use this for? Keeping?
Yeah, you can take clubhouse, or you go into an event, you can put your beverages in there and so on and so forth. It's
fantastic.
Great. It comes with this Evolution speaker. We can turn that on in a minute.
Those are speakers.
This is a speaker back here. There's speakers here, back seats, and here in the front. And if you notice, the seats are very, very nicely made. They all have very nice material on the, very well made. 4-point seat belts for your safety. They do have a USB port for charging. You've got
drink
cup holders. You hold on here. You got a little thing for your stuff for your passengers. The grips here for holding on, getting in and out.
Wow.
Which is very good also. What I like about it too, it has automobile type pedals.
Yes.
Rather than the old golf carts, which had, in here.
I remember that.
Remember?
I went to the villages and I just had one pedal or something, didn't it?
Yeah, they had, the one, and then, they have 14-inch radial tires with the steel.
That's rims, like a regular tire.
Which is very nice. Yeah, they're very nice tires designed specifically for this. Make everything pretty smooth.
I see the seats are really plush too.
They are.
Like
really
front and
nice
back.
And comfortable.
Wow.
which is really
Now,
great.
is this color, this is a very popular color, right?
It is. There
Yeah.
are a huge number of colors, actually. It comes in red and white and green and every different color under the rainbow. And there are a number of these golf carts in our neighborhood. There's one that's exactly the same as this one.
Yeah.
And then there are other ones that are, different colors. But yeah, very popular.
Now,
very
you
popular.
put this next to the old-fashioned one, and I took some video of the original golf
Yes.
carts. I mean, they are very, very plain, aren't they?
They are, compared to these.
I guess original golf carts were really made for golf.
For golf. The one that we had purchased when we moved here 18 years ago was one that had come from Florida, had been reconditioned. It was one that was used on the golf course down there. And yeah, it's great. This has a lithium battery, which is guaranteed for 8 years.
Now,
which
is there
wonderful.
different size batteries? I heard something.
I think that they come in different amperages and stuff. This one, I
Yeah.
believe, is up 50, but I'm not positive. But you just plug it in, charge it at night, and
Do you charge it
right
every
back
night?
up. I do. I think they recommend not to let it get down below a certain amount, so they recommend charging it. But I can show you this. This is the backup camera. This is a 9-inch display, which gives you your charge,
Mm-hmm.
your speed. It also has Apple CarPlay and Android.
That is a fantastic
I can give you
calendar. All
Yes,
kind of.
yeah, a little demonstration of that if you'd like. Adjustable.
Oh, look at those speakers you got. Oh, let me get this. Wow, color coordinated.
Yes.
That is wonderful. Oh, the back also. Look at that. So at night you
Absolutely.
go around playing your stereo and have.
Absolutely. It'll still be very visible.
Oh my gosh.
It has LED lights, which are very visible. And so, yeah, it's a very safe vehicle also.
Oh yeah, there's the light. Okay. Now, you don't have a tag. Where do you use the golf cart? Do you use it only in the community?
No, actually, we take it outside the community because now we have those large sidewalks along Friendship Road and, in different places.
Yeah.
So actually, lots of people take this to the public shopping center, eat at the restaurants, Culver's, Longhorns. I see them everywhere.
It's pretty cool today, but it's going to get even colder
Yep.
in the future, short-term future. Do you have any sides to this? You could put on?
It's an option that you can purchase. I think it costs about $1,000 to purchase that.
Wow.
So I'm not sure. Some people do have them,
Yes.
not everybody.
We're pretty mild weather here in
Yeah, I
Atlanta
think-
area.
You can put a jacket and a hat on and you'd be pretty good.
Yeah, you got a windshield,
Stop
nice
that.
windshield there.
So
Are
what's,
those-
what's very nice about
Yes.
about this windshield too, is if it's, you don't want to get real windy, but you want a little bit of air,
Wow.
they slide open.
Oh, what's these mirrors up here for?
Okay, so this
Solar
is just
panel?
this is just a rear view mirror.
All the way across, huh?
Yep, all the way across. And what's
Wow.
very nice about these is when you turn these on, you have this
Fantastic.
here on
Right
both
there.
sides.
Yes.
So it's visible, so they can see you coming, which
Oh,
is
let me
really
see.
good.
Let
So
me
you
get
can
the
take a
front
look at
there.
that there, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, there we go.
See?
The
So
front.
that's pretty good.
Look, I like that grill in the front. That's very nice.
It is
And you
very
got you
nice.
said LED lights there.
Yes, they're all LED lights, got very good visibility. They're high and low. There are, like I said, this is an adjustable steering wheel. Your phone, you can talk on your phone. There's a microphone right here on the front, right here. You can see.
Yes. Microphone. Oh yeah, right there.
So you can talk hands free. Which is wonderful.
On Bluetooth on your phone here.
absolutely correct. They have a little place for golf balls should you ever use it for that.
I guess you could actually use your phone, right, and play music on Amazon Music or
Oh,
something?
absolutely.
Right on it comes out the speaker.
Yes,
there.
it does.
Typical range of cost of golf carts, new and used. Okay. Something like this has got to be pretty expensive. Of course, cars are very expensive.
Exactly right. This one was $9,500.
Really? That's all?
$9,500.
Because I've seen them like 18, 20, 25,000.
Oh yeah. Yeah. You know, they also make them with 6 seats forward. And then they can get very expensive if you start customizing them and you, like I said, you put the closures on, you upgrade your speaker system. This can go very quickly.
Like everything else, right? Options,
right, it can jump right up. And this has charging ports in the front also for USB and charging your phones and so on and so forth. So all in all, it's a very nice golf cart.
It's a wonderful looking golf cart. Yeah. How popular do you think in our community golf carts are? I mean, it seems like a lot of people have them.
There's a huge, huge number.
Just go to the softball game, right?
Yes, and you can see that those slots are filled up immediately.
They are.
Yeah, it's incredible. I'd say there's probably 200 or 300 golf carts in here.
Wow.
There's a lot of golf carts.
You know, one thing I like is the 4th of July parade,
yes,
golf cart parade.
Yeah,
everybody dresses up their golf cart and
that is a lot of fun.
Blows their horn and has everybody comes out on the street. Watch it's wonderful.
It's a great thing. Absolutely great.
What advice would you give somebody thinking about buying one?
I would say that they are definitely great alternative. You know, if you're just going to run down to the clubhouse or go locally, that you could have a golf cart rather than using your car all the time, and they're nice. It's nice to be out in the fresh air. It really is. You know,
I think with the price of cars and insurance for cars these days, I've heard more than one person say we're moving from a 2-car household, I should say, and giving one of those up and just say that the insurance is so expensive for a car.
I will tell you, the insurance on this particular vehicle, it was $200. It's $200 a year.
You can't get that per month with a car, can you?
Absolutely not. So yes, it was well worth it.
All right. Well, this is absolutely wonderful. I might stop and talk to a dealer, but I wanted to talk to a real person who owned this.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I wanted to answer that question: why is everybody upgrading their golf carts?
Yeah.
And I think I know. Look at that beauty.
Yeah. It's quite lovely, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
I have to tell you that I did the pinstriping, everybody. I did. I did a little pinstriping on it just to kind of jazz it up a little bit. Yeah, so it's a fun thing. It's a fun thing. It's fun to drive, and I'll let you drive it going back.
Oh, wow. No.
Come on, that's fine.
I don't direct this thing.
It's like you won't. It's just like driving your car.
Okay. Well, thank you so much, Frank.
You're
I
welcome.
really appreciate it. All our viewers appreciate it, and wonderful job.
My pleasure.
So, Frank, thank you very much for that tour. That was really something, wasn't it? I mean, they make them so nice. What a great upgrade. Remember the old golf carts? They were just simple bench seats and not much to them. And the new ones are just fantastic. Frank let me drive back down here this morning from the tour. And he said he had insurance, so it was okay. And it was a delight. I just put it in reverse and used the camera, the backup camera. It was just very smooth, no jerking or anything like that. It took the speed bumps just as well as my Elantra does. And I love the new Evolution golf cart. I like it because it doesn't have those rear seats like this one does here. Well, that's an Evolution. It does have one, so I stand corrected. Maybe you can turn them inside and out. That's the Evolution behind me. You can have all seats facing forward. I like all the electronics on it. I like that. The LED lights must be really nice at night. And the speakers and the Bluetooth and the USB port. I like the steering wheel, the feel of the steering wheel. And I like that it's got 2 pedals. I like that quite a bit. And it was just fun. And I think that's why people buy these, is they're fun. And it could probably save you some money if you won't get by with 1 car in a golf cart as opposed to 2 cars. With the price of insurance and car ownership these days, you probably could save a little money. Anyway, thanks for watching our video. And this is Robert at Robert's Active Retirement. Let me know in the comments, do you have a golf cart? Have you ever thought about getting a golf cart? Let me know your thoughts. Thank you so much. Bye.